Why does my camera look weirdly green? Is that just something with my eyes? I don't know. Oh, we look to be live anyway, so hello everyone, welcome back. I'm just quickly pulling up the stuff that I need. My Ultimate Shiny Guide stuff. And then from there, I shall go on. Let me just quickly check my camera properties. Why does it look like I'm like... There we go, that's better. It was just the auto white balance was weird, so everything looked kind of green. Anyway, hi. Hi Shiloh, well done getting first. Hope you're doing okay. If you're not currently stuck in ads. That'll be over soon though. But yeah, we're just going to jump into things. And I did remember to keep this outbreak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off... Oh, I can't picnic here. Crap, is there a spot where I can picnic? In this area? That works. Okay, cool. Very nicely done, because I will need 2 of these to be starting off with. And we'll get started with some shiny hunting as soon as I've got this sandwich made, obviously. Eat the sandwich. That's not enough avocado for a decent avocado sandwich, but hey, it'll do the job. Hope the shiny hunting goes well as the gibbles. Yeah, I hope that too, honestly. Also, thank you for the 25%. Every bit counts. Every bit counts. We'll see if I manage to find... Because I need to... The gibbles were really ridiculous, weren't they? Just gotta... find myself a... blue... baby lizard thing or 2. Well, not or 2, it has to be 2. Eventually we'll get there though, and it's just going to be nice and chill, because I ain't got any brain today. I'm still feeling the after effects of yesterday's excursion. It was a whole thing, the shopping trip. Hopefully, the Frigibacks will be kind to me. trying to get up on the ridge here to check where else these things are spawning. The ones spawning over here should still be part of the outbreak, I think. Just want to make sure that I'm actually spawning ones that have the correct amount of shiny charms. Right, because otherwise I'm wasting time. Is that a shiny? No. It was just weird lighting. Which happens very often in this game, that the weird lighting makes a Pokemon look shiny when it isn't. It's a fairly common occurrence, and this is a slightly more subtle shiny than usual. Hey, what's up, Callie? How are you? Probably not the best idea to look at them from so far away. Might need to get a little closer. It's not as subtle of a shiny. It should still be fairly obvious from decently close to the Pokemon. You've decided to give Cobblemon a try? How are you finding it? There's not enough to it yet, in my opinion. Because it's obviously still rather in development. It's nice for spending a few hours running around and doing stuff and so on, but for me, there's not enough content yet. So I'm gonna let the mod developers cook for a bit more. That's just my opinion, though. You might find it perfectly delightful. Oops. Didn't mean to run into you. I definitely think Cobblemon is on track to become better than Pixelmon. Because I especially like that the Pokemon themselves fit into the environment a lot better. The designs are adorable. Prefer the fewer features to Pixelmon, at least to some extent. Pixelmon having all these villages with stuff to loot and gyms to challenge kind of takes away from the open world experience. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not too fussed about the villages and stuff myself. I do wish that they would generate, you know, Pokemon centers and stuff. Though I think there's a mod for that. Unless that's part of Cobblemon, I don't remember. I just want there to be a shiny charm. They want to play the game running from village to village, immediately running into Minecraft problems like the smaller inventory. That's fair. That's fair. Really, what I would... Well... If you know anything about me, you know that I play Pokemon games for the shiny hunting, and I just want Cobblemon to have, you know, stuff that aids in shiny hunting, like a shiny charm, and outbreaks, and maybe some sort of shiny boost mechanic like how we have sandwiches in Scarlet and Violet, that sort of thing. Kind of wish it gave you the ability to cut down trees and break rocks and all with your Pokemon. So I could just play the game on peaceful and adventure mode. That would be so fun. That would be really cool. But there really should also be like Pokemon centers and Pokemarts at least, where you can like buy TMs and stuff. That sort of content, not necessarily having villages or whatever, or gyms or anything. Like I said, I'm gonna let the developers cook. But I did have fun when I tried it out. Oddly enough, the main thing you dislike about all Pokemon Minecraft mods is the high amount of Minecraft in them. You know, fair. I myself am not a fan of Minecraft at all, so I get that. Feels weird to take a break from catching and training Pokemon to be going mining or fighting zombies or farming for food. True. Although when I did try out Cobblemon, I used a mod to disable zombies and creepers and, well, any mobs that weren't Pokemon pretty much, except bees, because if I were to disable the bees, then the beehives would constantly try and fail to spawn a bee, so whenever you got up to a beehive it was like... So I turned bees back on. But everything else I turned off. Hello, Peachy. That's not a shiny, is it? No. I don't know, having a bit of a weird one here. That's what happens when you're mean to bees. They deserve our love and support. True. Maybe at some point they will make it so that instead of the beehive spawning bees, they spawn combi or something. That'd be cool. Looking for something specific? Well, I'm currently hunting Frigibacks because I need 2 of them, and I've got an outbreak for it. Taking advantage of having this outbreak while I've got it, you know? But after that, I'm probably just going to move down the list and see what else I haven't gotten yet. A shiny? Yes, a shiny. As the title might suggest, I am working on my shiny living dex for Scarlet and Violet. Currently doing a psychic-only playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. Plan on doing all the other games you have with the same premise. Interesting. That sounds fun. Same type as well, or are you going to do different types for each game? Same type? Oh, okay. Is Psychic your favorite or something? I'll be honest, I've never really thought much about the Psychic type. Oh, you like your God of War and Gallade. That's understandable. Those are pretty cool Pokemon. If I had to do like a one type only playthrough, I'd probably do like Fairy or something. I like the Fairy type, mostly because Sylveon is my favorite Pokemon and it's a Fairy type, but there are other reasons as well. You prefer bug types? Yeah, bug types are cool. Well, I find quite often that there aren't a lot of like really strong bug types. Come on, shiny Frigibacks, show up already. I'm already halfway through the sandwich. Frigibacks is being a bit mean to me, I think. Starting off that way again, aren't we? Your only exception in this run is Walking Wake, the Paradox one was weakened because it is the Paradox version of your favourite legendary minus Deoxys. I see. That's fair enough. Favorite type and you want to build a full bug team on Scarlet? That's cool, that's cool. And you just found a shiny nurse? Well, Chansey? It's the only nurse I could think of. Nice. Congrats on a green Chansey. Oh, Blissey. So not green anymore. It's very sad. They really should have made Happiny and Blissey also have green shinies like Chansey. It's really sad that only Chansey has a distinctive shiny from those. You realised the light colour at the last moment. At least you noticed it. That's something. Do. I feel like maybe I should just be doing this, going up and down past the outbreak. That's going to be easier on me. Never forget the shiny gravelly you found. Use explosion turn 1. Oh no. Oh! Shiny. Nice. Shiny Frigibacks. That is numero uno out of the 2 that I need. That didn't even catch. Why is its mouth so open? Ow. That did nothing. What's up, Celestia? You know what video game movie would be sick? Mega Man? I know nothing about Mega Man, so I couldn't say if it would be. You're not a shiny hunter, but a shiny is a shiny. That is true. Come on. What is it? No focus, energy, ice, fang, dragon claw. Did it do another move? Oh, I need to make sure it can't hurt itself before I bite. Okay. It can't hurt itself if I false swipe. That's all I needed to know. So now I can at least try and get it more easily. Find a shiny worm on Soul Silver before you get your Pokeballs. Oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, not nice. That's really sad, but that's interesting. I meant that's like an interesting thing to happen. Okay, that's 325 out of 394. It's only one, though. I need another. And I do still have 10 minutes of this sandwich, so I may as well continue on. I do just have to take advantage of this outbreak while I have it. So I'm just gonna continue on. Probably if this sandwich runs out, I'll make another one. Anyone there? Shiny? No. But hey, I at least got one so far. I'm very not awake today. This is probably not even part of the outbreak anymore, it's too far away. Why am I over here? I'm just zoning out. That might happen a lot today. Yesterday was a busy day, and I'm still feeling the after effects of it. I'm definitely no longer a spring chicken. Anyone care for a shiny Blissey? I have several. Your lizard is cool, but I prefer the ancient style of Scarlet. I prefer the futuristic style of Violet, that's why I got Violet. It's nice that that there's an option. I also like the clothing options of Violet better. To be perfectly honest, what helped me make my choice between Scarlet and Violet was mostly just because I like purple a whole lot more than I like orange. I actually don't like orange much at all. But I do also, I like Miraidon better because I think it looks cool, and the Violet Paradox Pokemon I think are really cool as well. It's all just about personal preference, isn't it? My first Pokemon game was Emerald as well. Thought you would like Violet more mostly because it's your favourite colour and by extension better clothes, and because I thought Miraidon looked a bit cooler, but I found the idea of riding around on a motorcycle quite silly. When I found out that Miraidon doesn't use wheels, so you actually just ride around a big lizard, that sounded way better. I suppose my opinion of that is the opposite, is that I find it cooler to be riding around on basically a rocket-powered motorcycle than a silly lizard that galumphs. Although, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Koraidon. I think Koraidon is a really cool design and I really like it. I just prefer Miraidon by not a super wide margin. You still remember people telling you, take the spaceship to find Jirachi. Oh, yes. One minute of sandwich left, then I'll have to replenish. Yes, that was Emerald's Mew under the truck, wasn't it? Do you know, it actually helped. I don't remember who it was that told me when hunting Frigibacks to look for the teal dorsal fin, but that actually does help. Because if I see that its dorsal fin is dark, it's like, I immediately know that's not a shiny. Rather than trying to check for the ribbons on its arms being pink. Don't remember who gave the advice, but at least the advice stuck, right? That's something. Ah. It is done. The sandwich, I mean. Let me move Frigibacks into the box. It's number 388, which means it goes here. I still need an Arctobax, so I'm just gonna put on another sandwich and keep looking. Also gonna hydrate. Please remember to stay hydrated. So let's get some free Shavakadu and some herbs and toss them onto a sandwich and then find a baby dinosaur dragon thing. There's probably a few dragon types that I still need, so I don't mind having the sandwich maybe go over into another one. Mew wasn't under the truck, but you can encounter Mew in Viridian Forest if you encounter a Pokemon at the same time as you're being spotted by a trainer. Faint in that wild battle. Return to Pewter City, go to Mount Moon, find a Paris with a special stat of exactly 21, growl it 6 times, kill it, and then return to Viridian Forest. See, I don't know if you're joking or not. I don't know if that's just another meme or not. Because I wasn't... I had never heard of that before. That sounds ridiculous. That is a glitch in Pokemon Blue? Wow. That is ridiculous. How do people figure that out? That blows my mind. Like, how do people even figure that out? That's such a seemingly completely arbitrary chain of things that you have to do. Like, what the heck? Hey, what's up, Nicholas? How you doing? Thanks for the hydration reminder. I literally just hydrated, but I shall do so again. Because water is the juice of life. Special stat of the Pokemon you encounter determines what will happen when you re-enter Viridian Forest, and the stat lowering determines the encounter's level. Growling at 6 times gives you a level 1, which due to another glitch instantly turns to level 100 if you gain XP, but not enough to get it to level 2. Weird. You've had better mornings, only your cat's crossed the bridge this morning. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really, really sad. It's always tough to lose a pet. Hope you're doing okay at least. The Gen 1 games were kind of broken. I mean, I had heard, I just didn't know they were that broken. Just a sec. There we go. There was some bit of fluff on my glasses that was like right in my field of vision and was starting to annoy me. If you're interested, I found out about these from a YouTuber named Psycho, who tried his best to find as many glitches as he could in some of the games he played. He did a whole series on the Gen 1 Pokemon games. Interesting. Maybe at some point I can look that up. Although, I'll be honest, currently my YouTube viewing is mostly watching people play the Silent Hill 2 remake. This is again one of those games where it's not one I'd play myself, but I really like watching people play. There are a few games that are like that for me. Hoping that Shiny Frigibax number 2 will show up soon, so that I can move on to something a little easier. I had hoped that it would go quickly with the frickin' Frigibax, but apparently it does not want. Nothing really for it but for me to just keep looking, right? I simply have to keep looking until I find one. This entire area is actually like an isolation area for these as well. So I'm probably seeing quite a few that aren't part of the outbreak, and thus don't have the increased shiny chance from the outbreak. But I don't think that really can be helped. It's just one of those things where I have to deal with it. Try my best to keep myself within the bounds of the sort of outbreak area, I suppose. I think once I'm over here, that's already outside of the outbreak, possibly. Try to say possibly and probably at the same time, and my brain glitched. That does tend to happen to me all the time. Probably not surprising, at least today, because today I have very, very little of anything that could resemble awake. Or even alert. Thankfully, shiny hunting doesn't take that much brain. And I can just keep looking at funny dinosaur lizard dragon baby things. That also kind of look like frogs, maybe. I mean, I'd say they're approximately frog-like. It would just be nice if I could actually find a shiny now. Just keep looking for the teal dorsal fin. If I'm unsure about the coloration of the Pokemon itself, at least on the shiny, the dorsal fin is teal, instead of that sort of dark blue. So that's at least easy to tell. Also, the funny wrist ribbon things are pink, but that's more difficult to spot. The dorsal fin is fairly obvious. I mean, I don't know why I'm calling it a dorsal fin, but it's because it looks like a dorsal fin. It's like a dorsal spine. Because this is not an aquatic creature, as far as I can tell. To be fair, though, that's all just semantics, and I'm fairly sure I'm just rambling nonsense at this point, because the shiny isn't showing up. Which, you know, that's a staple for this channel at the very least, is me rambling on about nonsense. That does tend to happen. You know, Fridgebacks, you could stop my random ramble about nonsense by showing up shiny. Unless it's really enjoying my nonsense ramble, in which case, what's wrong with it? But, you know, to each their own. Halfway through this sandwich, and still no second shiny Frigibags. That makes me ever so slightly sad. To be honest, if I at least managed to get one shiny per sandwich, that's at least something. But it's very demoralizing to have an entire sandwich go by without managing to find a shiny. I mean, hey, it's about the journey, isn't it? Something something, real reward is the friends we made along the way. Or maybe not. Maybe the real reward is having a shiny living dex at the end of this. And being able to show people my accomplishment and go, look, a thing that I did, praise me. This snow is making it more difficult to see the Pokémon. Which is quite rude. Oops. That was me being clumsy. That happens a lot. Oh, I just quickly wanted to check something. Okay. There's nothing up here. Quite a lot of them spawn in this area. "11 minutes of sandwich remain. It's rather unfortunate that it's taken so long. I hoped I'd, find the second shiny real quick and then have a bunch of sandwich left over to go look for another shiny with that. And so on and so forth. But apparently not. Unless I simply don't find the shiny in this sandwich and have to put on another one and try again, which will be extra annoying. It's bound to happen soon, right? One can only hope. Or is it that one can only cope? Thank you for the hydration reminder. And thank you for the shiny luck as well. There's only 8 minutes of this sandwich left. Come on, Frigibacks. One can only cope is a hilarious phrase. Thank you. That seems to be my motto today. Ugh. I'm a bit congested today as well. Not fun. Think maybe I need to go take one of them allergy medications that might help. 'Cause not getting enough air to my brain, I think. Actually, I might go do that and take a quick bathroom break as well. Because, ads. So, I'm going to be back in just a bit. I'll put on clip time, and then I'll return shortly. BRB. I suppose we do take the lift. You lift me up to upper floors of buildings. What am I catching? What's going on? Oh, chips, yum. Caught them! Yes! Where? Oh! Oh, God! It's running after you! Just the way it was running was so funny. I'm sorry, but it was running so funny.
Nice.
Okay, I pressed the button. Okay, let's go do a job. 50% speed. And then it works. I'm sorry? Bar and moo. And moo and bar. And bar and moo. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's not worse. It's not worse than it was before. Bring back the gremlin. Yeah, the gremlin.
Not a gremlin.
And we're back. Let's continue on. I'm probably going to need to re-put this sandwich if I don't find the shiny now. Yeah, there's only like 6 minutes left. Boo. Sad. I did take a medication for my congestion, so hopefully that'll kick in soon. Just one more thing that I want to check quick. There we go. Okay, Frigibacks, now's the time to be shiny. Let's go, Frigibacks. Be a shiny frog child. Maybe it's annoyed that I called it a frog. Maybe that's why it's refusing to show up shiny. Okay, I take it back. You're not a frog. You're a big, fierce, scary dragon. Not a frog at all. So far from a frog, in fact. Three and a half minutes of sandwich. I forgot. You're right. You're a big, scary, majestic dragon. And fists and stuff. And definitely not a frog. And you'd be even more majestic if you were shiny. I'm just saying. Wouldn't that be so cool? was so far away I couldn't see it properly. But no, not shiny. Why does it sometimes take so long to find a shiny Pokémon? It's the problem with everything being RNG based, I guess. I wonder if I oughtn't to also like check up here, because yeah, a couple of them spawn over this ledge. Might have just been missing shinies left, right and centre by not checking all of the spots where they might spawn. And that's a Satoddle, which means my sandwich is gone. Which is undoubtedly very sad. So I suppose we try another sandwich. Woohoo. Yay. One shiny in an hour and 13 minutes. Not great. I'm running out of salty herbs. Thankfully, if I do run out, there's like other ones that I can get. Other sandwiches that I can make where you can use any two. It's just that these recipes are the easiest ones. The ones that use the salty herba mystica are the really super easy ones where you only need one ingredient. Oh. Why is there a cryogonal? I have sparkling title and encounter power. Why would there be a cryogonal? Why would there be a Sneasel? I do have to check over this ledge. Oh, the snow is making it so hard to see. Whoops. I am bad at climbing ledges. Up. Sometimes they don't spawn that much over the ledge there, but it's probably best practice just to check.